Welcome back to the Lullaby Gizmo Saga, Part 2. The sun climbed higher in the sky as our team pinned a strict schedule to the old oak. The rule was simple: one gizmo activation per person per day. Every test had to be logged, with detailed notes on how to reverse it. It was a day of careful curiosity. Inside the workshop, the air hummed with activity. Piper coordinated the efforts while Mox diligently logged every detail and Sprig made tiny adjustments to the gizmo. Juniper peeked in from a hole in the roof, getting a bird's-eye view, while Rumble tested the strength of a workbench, and Telly slowly wrote down her observations. Mox read from the logbook, 10:18 a.m., Blue Daisy test. It started dancing and resumed normal behavior after 3 minutes. 1:05 p.m., Sunflower Shrink test. It was successfully restored. Sprig, ever the inventor, proudly announced, "I've made a leaf caliper to measure the changes more precisely." Juniper called down from her perch, "I'll keep watch from up here. If anything moves oddly, I'll let you know." Just then, See the zebra arrived with a grand flourish, holding a small hand puppet. "Aha!" he declared. "I have come to test the gizmo's flair for theatricality." Everyone laughed as they moved on to their creative and playful experiments. First up, Juniper used the glide dial. She gave it a light tap and a dust of pollen formed soft, marzipan-like pillows under a robin's nest, creating a safe cushion for the baby birds. She watched them closely for any stress and reversed the effect once they were safe. Next, Rumble turned the strength dial, giving a young sapling just enough sturdiness to withstand the wind. He checked the roots carefully to make sure they weren't strained before turning the setting back down. Then it was C's turn. Using the sound dial, he turned the greenhouse into a whispering theater, which inspired him to perform a dramatic monologue. His performance earned a round of chuckles from the whole team. Between tests, they talked. Mox was focused on documentation, worried they might get careless. Sprig, on the other hand, was eager to push the gizmo's limits. Piper gently reminded them, "We can be curious and careful, both at once." Tally added her wisdom, "Remember, steady hands guide bright tools." As the afternoon wore on, Mox noticed something while reviewing the logs. The gizmo's glow was pulsing faintly, and the rhythm seemed to match the low hum from the old oak's roots. Juniper observed that the pulsing grew a little stronger as dusk approached. "That hum," Mox said, "it's in sync with the old root. Maybe the gizmo responds to the garden's natural rhythms." Juniper agreed. Plants have their own music. The gizmo may just be playing along. Following their own rules, they decided to stop for the day. "We rest," Piper announced. "We'll revisit this tomorrow with fresh eyes." They carefully locked the gizmo back in its box. As the sun began to set, Flick the firefly fluttered like a tiny candle. They had learned the small rules and created small joys. But the garden keeps its own rhythm, especially with the moonlight, and some rhythms are about to get very curious indeed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for part 3.